Stop ignoring this person. You know exactly who they are. You've been avoiding them for too long. Your daughter is about to reveal everything. She's carrying a truth that will change how everyone sees the situation. The secret you've been trying to keep buried is coming to light. Your daughter has decided she can no longer stay silent about what she knows. This is not a warning you can dismiss. The revelation is coming soon, whether you're ready or not. The time to face this truth is running out faster than you realize. You've been ignoring this person because facing them means dealing with uncomfortable truths. Every time their name comes up, you change the subject. When they try to reach you, you find reasons not to respond. Your daughter has been watching this pattern for longer than you think. She notices when you go quiet at certain mentions. She sees how you avoid certain conversations or leave the room when specific topics arise. She's been putting pieces together slowly over time. What started as small observations has grown into a complete understanding of the situation. The weight of knowing this truth has become too heavy for her to carry alone. She's reached the point where silence feels like being part of the problem. Your continued avoidance of this person has pushed your daughter to make a difficult choice. She's decided that truth matters more than keeping the peace. If you continue to ignore this situation, your daughter will speak without you being prepared. The revelation will happen on her terms, not yours. When she reveals what she knows, family dynamics will shift in ways you cannot control. Relationships you thought were stable will be questioned. Trust you've built over years may crack under the weight of hidden truth. Your daughter has been in pain holding this inside. Every day you avoid facing reality adds to her burden. She's been watching you hide from truth while she carries the weight of knowing. Others in your circle may already suspect something. They've noticed the same patterns your daughter sees. When she speaks, their suspicions will be confirmed. The revelation is coming whether you face it now or later. The only choice you have is whether to address it with dignity or let it explode without warning. Time is slipping away. The window to handle this gracefully closes a little more each day. Like this video now to receive guidance on handling what's coming. Your daughter has known about this situation for much longer than you realize. She's been carrying this knowledge for months, maybe even years. The signs were there, but you didn't see them. She's tried to drop hints about what she knows. Small comments that went over your head. Questions that seemed random, but were actually tests to see if you'd tell the truth. Moments when she looked at you waiting for honesty that never came. Inside, she's been torn between protecting you and standing up for what's right. She's lost sleep wondering if she should speak up. She's had conversations with friends trying to figure out what to do. She's asked trusted people whether staying silent makes her part of the lie. There were several times she almost told you she knows. Moments when the words were right there on her tongue. But fear held her back. Fear of your reaction. Fear of destroying family peace. Fear of being wrong even though she knows she's right. Something finally shifted inside her. Maybe she saw one more instance of the pattern. Maybe someone else was hurt by the continued silence. Maybe she simply reached her limit of watching truth be buried. Now she's scared but determined. The fear of speaking is still there, but it's smaller than her need to release this burden. She's accepted that some people may be angry with her. She's made peace with the possibility that relationships may change. Keeping this secret has affected her health, her sleep, her ability to trust. She feels responsible to protect others by bringing truth to light. She believes healing can only begin when everything is in the open. Type Amen right now to receive clarity on the best path forward. The person you've been ignoring knows more than you wish they did. They've been trying to reach you for a reason. Their attempts at contact aren't random or meaningless. You've seen their calls come through and let them go to voicemail. You've read their messages and not responded. When mutual friends mention them, you find excuses to end the conversation quickly. There are deep, unresolved issues between you and this person. Past events that were never properly addressed. Conversations that were never finished. Apologies that were never given or received. Truths that were spoken but never acknowledged. This person plays a key role in what your daughter is about to reveal. They witnessed things. They know details. They have perspective on events that you've tried to reshape in memory. What this person knows is exactly what you fear. They can confirm truths you've been denying. They can provide context you've been hiding. They hold pieces of the story you've left out when telling others what happened. Your daughter knows about this person's role. She understands why you've been avoiding them. She sees the connection between your refusal to face them and the truth you're trying to bury. This person has been frustrated watching you shut them out. They felt dismissed and invalidated. They may choose to speak up alongside your daughter when the moment comes. The longer you ignore them, the stronger the case becomes that you're hiding something. Your avoidance is evidence of guilt in the eyes of those watching. Every declined call, every ignored message, every redirected conversation adds weight to your daughter's decision to reveal everything. If you wish to receive deeper spiritual guidance for handling this situation, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each offering opens channels of divine wisdom to help you navigate the difficult conversation ahead and prepare your heart for truth. Type 777 now to open your spiritual channel for understanding and accepting the truth that's coming. Your daughter's revelation involves events from the past that shaped your family in ways no one fully understood at the time. Hidden truths about relationships, choices, and consequences that were never openly discussed. This isn't just about one incident. It's about patterns that have repeated over time. Behaviors that became normal in your household but weren't healthy. Ways of handling conflict that taught your daughter to question what she was seeing. The truth has been hidden for years, maybe since your daughter was very young. She grew up in an environment where certain things were never talked about, where some topics were off limits, where reality and the official story didn't match. Growing up with this knowledge shaped how she sees the world. It affected her ability to trust. It made her question what's real and what's performance. It taught her that sometimes the people you love most keep the biggest secrets. Your daughter can no longer watch the pattern continue. She's seen how the hidden truth affects everyone around it. She's noticed how family members tiptoe around certain subjects. She's watched people make decisions based on incomplete information. She's been connecting dots that others missed or ignored. She's noticed how certain behaviors relate to past events. She's seen the thread that ties seemingly separate incidents together into one clear picture. There was a turning point when everything became crystal clear to her. A moment when all the pieces fell into place, and she couldn't unsee what she now understood. That moment changed everything. When the truth comes out, others will finally understand things that never made sense before. Past conflicts will have new context. Old arguments will be seen in a different light. The family story will need to be rewritten with honesty at its center. Type 333 to receive divine protection and guidance through this challenging time. Looking back, you'll realize there were signs everywhere. Moments when your daughter's expression changed. Questions she asked that seemed to carry more weight than you recognized. Silences that lasted too long. There were times when the truth almost surfaced naturally. Family gatherings where someone nearly said too much. Arguments where the real issue almost broke through the surface disagreement. Close calls that you managed to redirect or shut down. Your daughter almost revealed what she knows several times before. You interrupted her without knowing what she was about to say. You changed the subject at the exact moment she gathered courage. You left the room just as she opened her mouth to speak. You've been telling yourself stories to avoid facing reality, convincing yourself that the situation isn't what it appears, rewriting memories to make them easier to live with, building walls of justification around uncomfortable truths. This denial has protected you from facing what you've done or failed to do. But the cost has been enormous. Your daughter has paid the price for your refusal to be honest. Others have been hurt by the continued pretense. You've avoided specific conversations that would have required honesty. You've refused to answer direct questions. You've dismissed concerns when people brought them to you. There were patterns you didn't want to see, behaviors you explained away, connections you refused to make, evidence you chose to ignore. Your avoidance of the person who knows the truth blocked any chance of resolution. As long as you refused to face them, the situation could never be addressed properly. Your daughter watched all of this happen. Her frustration grew with each avoided conversation. Each dismissal pushed her closer to taking matters into her own hands. If you wish to honor this moment of truth, you can give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Each gift strengthens your spiritual connection and brings divine wisdom to help you face the difficult conversation ahead with grace and courage. Type $9.99 to strengthen your courage for facing truth with an open heart. Your daughter has already decided when she's going to speak. The moment is planned in her mind. She's been preparing herself mentally and emotionally for this conversation. She may tell someone else first before coming to you. A trusted family member who deserves to know. A sibling who has also been affected. Someone who will understand why she needed to speak up. She's thought about where this conversation should happen. Whether it should be private or with others present. Whether she should tell you face to face or in writing. She's considered all the options carefully. Her emotional state shifts as the moment gets closer. Some days she feels strong and ready. Other days the fear nearly overwhelms her. But the determination always returns stronger than the fear. She hopes that once everything is in the open, real healing can begin. She wants honest relationships built on truth instead of comfortable lies. She's willing to risk temporary pain for long-term authenticity. She's afraid of how you'll react. Will you deny everything? Will you get angry at her for speaking up? Will you try to convince her she's wrong about what she knows? These fears keep her awake at night. But her determination is stronger than her fear now. She's reached a point of no return in her mind. She's decided that protecting the secret is worse than revealing it. She has people supporting her decision. Friends who told her she's doing the right thing. Maybe a counselor who helped her find courage. People who will stand by her no matter how you respond. She's rehearsed what she'll say. She's practiced staying calm when emotions run high. She's prepared for different possible reactions. The tension in your household has been building even if you haven't noticed. Your daughter's behavior has been changing in small ways as the moment approaches. Type Amen now to receive divine guidance for handling this revelation with grace, wisdom, and an open heart. This situation is difficult, but it also holds the potential for deep healing. When your daughter speaks, the most important thing you can do is listen without defending or denying. The person you've been ignoring needs to be faced now, before the revelation happens. Reaching out to them shows you're ready to deal with truth honestly. You have a choice in how you respond. You can meet this moment with openness and humility, or you can fight against what's coming. One path leads to growth and repair. The other leads to deeper division. Your daughter's courage in speaking up should be honored, not punished. She's doing something incredibly hard because she believes truth matters more than comfort. Real relationships can only be built on honesty. Once everything is in the open, There's a possibility for relief and authentic connection. Type Amen to seal your commitment to facing truth and beginning the healing journey.